Hello, hi. So from the upcoming, an absolute pleasure to have you here. You look absolutely stunning. So for people just about to come in and watch the show, can you give us a brief intro? What can they expect going in?
Oh my gosh. Well, just be prepared, I would say. I'd say this show is like nothing I've ever seen before. You know, people love to compare shows. And if I had to, say, oh, it's like this, I'd say it's kind of like Pose meets Skins meets Euphoria. It's such a unique British working class queer story. But it's so much more than that. It's a story about a mother and her daughter. It's a story about friends. It's a story about survival. Brace yourself.
And of course, based on Paris Lee's own experiences, memoir, had you already read the book? Was it something that came to you fresh in the script? What was the appeal for you?
So I knew who Paris was because she's an icon, but I hadn't read the book until I got pulled in for this. And I read the book, fell in love with it, and I honestly was like, I will do anything to be part of this. The book is incredible.
And tell us a bit about your character and what was your approach to playing her?
So I play Sticky Nikki, and she's a little older than the other girls, so she's a little bit not wiser, but I think some of them are a bit reckless and a bit, crazy. Nikki's kind of been there, done that, and she sees it all with like a hug and a wink. But my approach to her was just to be bold, be a bit of a mother, and just, take these kids under my wing like I did when we were filming.
And it must be quite an experience to kind of go back to the 2000s. And you sort of feel like it's not that long ago, but it's long enough ago that it's actually more different than you think.
Yeah.
And of course, it's all kind of come back in fashion as well. So was that kind of fun to embrace?
Yes, I'm obsessed with 2000s, 90s fashion. So, and not just the fashion, but like the music, the lifestyle. Like, I wish our clubs were like they were in the early 2000s, But yeah, it was amazing. Take me back.
Did you have a favorite moment on set or a scene when you watch it back now?
My favorite moment on set was the first time we filmed anything together as a group. We were just crazy. We were like bats out of hell. It was just nuts. And I was like, oh, this is going to be great.
And in terms of what might be the talking points from a show like this and why it might be important to shed a light on stories like this, I guess the specificity of it, but also, in what ways have we maybe made progress? In other ways, maybe we're kind of regressing a bit.
Yeah, I definitely think, it does feel that way. Hope is very diminished right now. I think all we can do is rally together and try and love each other and just stay resilient. They want us to give up. They want us to be weak. We have to fight against it.
And is that what would you like people to walk out the cinema feeling tonight?
I just want people to feel hopeful, and I want people to feel the love that we have for each other because it's so real. And I think it's so rare that you see a show where you just feel such sisterhood. And, we just support each other so much that I think when you watch it, you just want to be part of it. You want that group of people. You want that family.
And what does it mean to you to have the premiere here at South by Southwest London, especially because TV shows don't always get to be shown on a big screen?
It's surreal. And I mean, we were the first show to sell out. It feels like we're so welcome here. We're so wanted here. It just feels so surreal. It's very overwhelming, but I just hope that everybody loves it. And I think they will.
And what's going to be next for you? And how do you hope this might, fit in with your career? Could be a springboard to be doing other things.
Yeah, I mean, this is the great thing about being an actor, right? You just never know what's going to happen. I have another show coming out in a few weeks on Netflix, which is Lena Dunham's Too Much, her big return to TV, her big return to comedy, and it's incredible. So I implore you to watch it. So yeah, I'm very lucky and blessed and fortunate to be part of such incredible projects, and who knows?
Amazing. Well, thanks so much for your time. I really enjoyed tonight. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you.